I knew he had that many parts.
We're back. This is episode 11, part number 5 of the Wrestling Rewind. And we're back. Sorry for the whole little battery fuck up thing. And Johnny V, you were talking about the reason why your number 3 is your number 3?
Yeah, everyone knows. Remember, it's Jimmy's is the same as mine. It's the Ray versus Eddie custody of Dominic match.
Same reason.
Number 3, SummerSlam. Okay. The reason why I picked that is pretty fairly simple. That match was one of the biggest feuds in WWE at the time.
For sure.
Okay. You had Eddie, the one who lies, cheats, and steals.
Viva la raza.
Yep, may God rest his soul up in heaven. He had the best feud, I think, with him.
Of his career.
Exactly, and to see that match unfold, who, did the biggest move there, what happened all that time, you really got to think. And at the end, you got to be like, oh, so that's how it ended. When Vicky came out and cost Eddie the match.
Yes, she did. That was the first time we saw her, I think.
Yes, that is the biggest surprise I've
That's the first time
ever
we saw her
seen.
in the ring. That's the first time we saw her come near ring ropes.
Yeah, and that was a
Actually
pretty big moment, and I think that was one of the best matches I've seen. So.
And also, I have one more thing to add that we did agree on. You forgot to mention that they had three athletic ability. Eddie and Rey Mysterio.
That's true. That is true. Yes, Jimmy, you did mention it. Sorry about that.
Other than that, you did explain my points for you, though.
All right, so Jimmy, you're going to your number 2 now.
All right. My number 2 is simple. I kept it simple. Point of origin. It's John Cena versus Edge. WWE Championship match of Unforgiven.
Oh.
After the SummerSlam of son of a bitch.
One of the funniest things I've ever heard.
And Gio ever said on air.
I think it was he said
He
that.
actually said it. It was
He
either
did.
at the end of the program or at the end of the match. I think when Edge was bringing out the title, I think at the end of the program, Gio was like, son of a bitch. And then
Yep.
off like that.
That's true.
So he had Judge Johnson had a match.
Okay, so explain why you like that match. Why was that
What?
yours?
It was just, I mean, come on. You had Edge, the WWE champion at that time. He was great ability in the ring. Great feud with John Cena again.
You had a match that was Edge's specialty.
Yep, a match that he always won, a match he never lost up to that point.
Yep.
Point taken. Here's what it was. It was, like Edge said. Edge is one of the reasons why this is my favorite match. Like Edge said, this is a match I've never. Good. Edge said, a match you've never had, a match I've never lost. Up until that point.
Match he's always won.
And then you got two men with that great athletic talent and ability. And my last point is John Cena F-Ewing Edge through 2 tables.
That was 4.
Actually, it was 2.
It was 2?
It was
2.
4.
It was 2.
Was it 2?
It was 2.
Whatever. We're going
Hey, choose what you say.
And by the way, Alex.
Yes.
John Cena is an 11-time WWE champion. The fact is...
9-time WWE, 2-time World Heavyweight.
Okay, so an 11-time champion overall.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I didn't know if you were trying to mean... Yeah. Jimmy confused me earlier about that.
I didn't really confuse. I was just saying what he said. I misunderstood it.
It was okay.
You did. Alex, your number 2 pick.
Alright, number 2. We're going back to the Attitude Era for this one. Going back to the Attitude Era for this one. SummerSlam 1998. Triple H versus The Rock.
For the Intercontinental
title.
Oh my god.
You got 2 faction leaders going at it. Triple H with DX and The Rock with the Nation of Domination.
That's right, yeah, because didn't the corporation...
No, that was before the corporation.
Okay.
Corporation, what is that?
That was a group that was created by Vince and
Shane and
Yeah,
with the Big Boss Man and that's where Big Show made his debut.
yeah, from St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, that was a good match too.
Unbelievable, top to bottom. It was at least a 30-minute match. So good.
That's true.
I hope
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't steal my number one.
And
pick.
plus, it was at Madison Square Garden, so
Yeah. Come on.
Right.
can't go wrong with MSG.
A place where dreams are made. All right, good, Aaron.
That's right.
All right.
All right, you're number 2.
My number 2 is simple. WrestleMania.
Okay.
Money in the Bank. WrestleMania number 23.
Oh,
Detroit Rock City, baby. That's where this ladder match took place. Jeff Hardy, Edge, two of the biggest superstars for the biggest reason why I picked this match at this point. You have Jeff Hardy, who could easily go in for the case. But according to JBL, he had to be the human highlight reel.
Yep.
Go off the top of that ladder and go
It was like
through
17
another
foot
ladder.
ladder.
About a 20 to 24 foot
24.
ladder. Jump off the top of that ladder, swanton, and crash into Edge to break another
It
ladder.
wasn't the swan time. It was like
It was a high risk move.
Yeah, it was like a sort of a leg drop.
My God, it was incredible. I actually still have that
Edge.
DVD. I'm probably gonna go watch that at the end of the show.
that's not a bad idea.
Edge lost his first WrestleMania match right there.
Yeah, true.
That's not a bad idea.
Edge didn't come back the rest of the
He
day.
had to be stretchered out.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
The
did
winner,
he.
the winner of that match was Jimmy.
Mister
It was Mr. Kennedy, man. He was.
Kennedy.
Of course, only for Kennedy to lose the briefcase to Edge in a
Yeah,
match.
because got injured again.
Yeah.
Because he got injured again.
Edge really, but Edge really couldn't take his first WrestleMania loss. I mean, he really couldn't take it because he was done to defeat WrestleMania up to that point. And
Right.
he really couldn't stand losing the Money in the Bank. That just angered him.
Yeah.
He just was full of rage.
Top to
Good
bottom,
point.
up and down, that match was very competitive,
Jeff Hardy's-
very, very exciting.
Jeff Hardy
I
cost him.
enjoyed it a lot. That was a perfect match, and that's why I have it here.
For sure.
Jeff Hardy cost him that match.
All right, moving on to the top spot for us here.
Oh,
Jeff
boy.
Hardy was like,
I'll read it all.
I can read it off. Yeah, bigger than Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Jimmy's number 1 pick, wow, is a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it was a 4-person tag team title ladder match at Armageddon.
Oh my gosh.
William Regal and Dave Taylor versus Eminem versus the Hardys versus Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Awesome match.
Perfect match, great match. I personally agree with his pick.
Unbelievable selection.
4 of the best tag teams that's ever been compiled in the WWE. Unlike now.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You can agree with that?
Yeah, well, Dave Taylor, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that match was incredible. It was a
was.
perfectly done match. I remember Joey Mercury was the one that had his nose broken.
Yes.
Here's why my match was happening. Like, you know, it was basically the match with basically Jeff Hardy. That ladder, that steel metal ladder, smashed into the face of Mercury. I believe Mercury was busted wide open.
He had
And
a
then
reconstructive
Mercury's
surgery
like-
on his nose.
And then you see Mercury like this, like his eye all swung shut, and like he was like doing this. He was like wobbling around. He was like, oh my god, it was
Rolling
ugly.
around on the ground. It's kind of disgusting, if you ask me.
His nose reset. His face just.
Yeah, he
His
basically.
eye was swollen shut from that.
Here's the funny thing though. He had to wear the type of mask that Cody Rhodes has too now.
Well, sort of.
He looked better with that on than Cody does.
Sort of. He sort of had to wear the same thing. It didn't have the facial thing on.
Well, yeah, that was a great pick. I definitely agree with that match. I mean, good pick.
Excellent
Best match.
choice.
The winners, by the way, if you don't remember, were London and Kendrick.
Two of the best all pure athletes the WWE has ever seen.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My number one?
Do you want to do your number 1 first or my number 1 first?
Well, you can go first, actually.
Okay, my number 1 pick is Jimmy's number 5 and your number 3.
Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy?
Yes.
Wow.
This match was my ultimate favorite match. It was all of the elements you wanted for a WWE Championship match. Well, at this point, the Undisputed Championship match.
Ow.
You know, you had the the Badass Revolution, Undertaker. You had the high risk, high flying, exciting Jeff Hardy. You had I'm going to use a couple of Taz's terms here. You had a rocket buster of a match, man. This thing, it was
a slobber knocker.
That's JR. This was off the chains. It had a perfect match. Taker might have won it, but in the respect and the handshake he gave to Jeff Hardy at the end of that match, and what he said to him, which was, "You have balls, kid," that right there could not be comparable to anything else.
Nope.
In my mind, that's why this match are number one.
I agree. And by the way, I was kind of lying. I didn't really stop watching wrestling.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I was lying.
You bitch.
All right.
You almost went.
No, we now must go ahead and go after him.
My number one.
John, just a recap of yesterday's score. Texas Rangers beat the Twins 20-6.
Holy shit.
No, John. You want to score?
Wait,
John?
before you go any further, what's your number one pick, Al?
All right. My number one pick
Oh.
is your number 5, John.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon versus HBK. WrestleMania 10.
Yeah, I still think that was a great match. I'm sorry.
You don't?
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, if you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Hey, I'm not on crack yet.
Yet?
Yet.
What do you mean, yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to hell.
Okay. It was the match that set the tone for latter matches. Should have been the main event easily. Just saying.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Let's just real quick remind the guys we have our viewers' voice out there. We want your opinions.
Please give us some feedback.
Yeah, we want your questions. We want what you think. We will have our first episode of The Buzz Around the Ropes coming up. That's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to be our little debate show we got going on.
Yeah.
Our topics are going to be WCW turning being like TNA, plus also the
Like
fact
TNA
of
being like WCW.
yeah.
Well, that's going to be our first.
And of course, we have a little bit of WWE stuff thrown in there as well. We will have a lot more stuff going on. We have the draft continuing, guys. We have a lot more pay-per-views coming up. Remember, Bound for Glory is going to be the 6th of October in Philly. Let's finish out here. I have enough shot to say something.
Oh.
I'm running out of things to say.
Oh.
I have. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I'm really trying to say, but I can't think of it all. Alex, again, you are awesome, man. Jimmy, same to you. We have a great time doing this show.
Oh, yes.
We love when you guys watch and tell us, hey, what's up. We're gonna be posting a lot of this stuff on our channel as well, J Van Diesel and April90.
That's right.
We're gonna post bulletins.
Yes.
So that we can go ahead and get more subscribers. We hope
sure.
you guys get to and tell your friends.
Please tell everybody you know.
Yes, we need it.
You know you want to.
We need it.
You know you want to.
You know you want it.
Listen. Alright, that's it.
That's it, guys.
We'll see you episode 12.
Yes.
See you.